Hiya, this morning they've finally arrived, my broad bean seeds. I have trouble getting them, so I sent off for some, and I sent off for a 4-pack. The reason I sent off for a 4-pack was, one 30 seeds will cost you about £2 in the shops, and 30 seeds or something else, another £2. In other words, this would be about £8 worth. Sending off online through Amazon, I got it all for £1.99, which is really good. Not only that, I got Aqua Dulce Claudia. There you go. Ta-da! Quite an ordinary tasting broad bean, but the wonderful thing about it is that you can put it in December or late autumn or something like that, and it'll grow through the winter. In my experience, they always get nobbled by snow or something like that and destroyed. And but you can plant them early on in spring, and it is one of the first ones to come up and produce you broad beans, but they are not the best tasting. So, Aqua Dulce Claudia. The Sutton Dwarf, a real nice heritage variety. A short plant, but full of pods. A really, really nice classic broad bean. Plant it in about another month's time and give it some protection. Nice thing is it's quite short, so it doesn't blow over in the wind, so it's really good broad bean. And we have Bunyard's Exhibition. These are enormous pods of broad beans, very heavy cropper, lovely broad bean, actually tastes decent as well. So, and it's one of the great ones where you can pick them just before they're tough and leathery, and then put them in the oven and a few herbs and a bit of oil and some salt and cook them, and then you can watch your telly during the night and you can pick away at the broad beans in the evening instead of crisps. Absolutely great for that. And the other one, Masterpiece. Don't know this one, giving something new a try. So these are slightly greeny, along with all broad beans. Better if you pick them early than late, and you could even pick the tops off broad beans and eat them as a vegetable. Not that I've tried it, doesn't look very appetising. They're usually full of green fly, but so you can. So these will be planted in the next few weeks. Give them some protection if you can. They will do better. Especially against flea beetle. Now, flea beetle we talked about before, it's a tiny little beetle that flies around in little swarms. As soon as the weather warms up, they'll come out in force, and they nibble the edges at the round broad bean leaves, and they make the edges look like holly leaves, and they nibble them and nibble them and nibble them. So these are what we look at the minute. I'm absolutely overjoyed that I've managed to get seed. This year it is difficult getting seed. The next ones you need to buy are parsnip seeds, and just get a good variety. A couple of packets, doesn't matter if they're cheap ones. Just make sure you've got a good variety, because some years some do well, some years others do well. It all depends whether we have a wet season or a dry season. So some have a hollow crown resistant, which is a fungal disease or bacterial disease that attacks them, and others aren't, but we'll see. Anyway, short grow Joe, talk about the wonderful world of broad beans. Worth eating, better than burner beans anyway. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Goodbye.